All right, welcome to Toronto Blue Jays baseball here on Sinbin Stream, both YouTube and Twitch. Let's get an audio check. Totally forgot I had some laundry to hang up before the game started. My bad. And let's fix the Jays color. I forgot to do that. Let's get an audio check. All right, what is going on with Twitch? Jeez Louise. Oh my goodness. All right, we need to fly through the lineups. Sorry. Hope you're having a great Wednesday. Ready for getaway day. Jays are off tomorrow and they'll travel back home to take on the St. Louis Cardinals in Rogers Center. All right. Why is my tablet so slow? All right. Welcome, Kieran and Flames Girl 99. Thanks for being here. Appreciated the chat before the game. Okay, no, I don't want to share my screen. My gosh. All right, let's get the... Why am I getting... All right, just give it a minute here. All right, let's check the audio. There we go. All right, there's that. The chat. Is the chat there? Let me turn on my fan. All right, and yeah, MLB is wrong. They're not wearing the blue. They are, in fact, wearing the gray jerseys. I'm going to fix their color then. Match the hat. I don't want to do that gray. All right, 1 second. All right, we'll go with that again. All right, hello, Kieran. Yes, I think August 14th and 18th. So I mean, there I could pay for a month and get 2 games. Yep. Hey, Caden, welcome as well. Yeah. What is it? It's probably hot in 82 in DC. Phillies beating Miami. Hey, what's going on, Seth? Thanks for being here. Tommy Sharkey. Yeah, that was an odd game, Tommy. The Wong hits that 2-run homer. They didn't get the guy. Yeah, I know. I don't know why. All right. Hello to everybody. Let's get through the Littell is 7-8, 5.17 ERA, 21 games, 13 starts, 101 innings pitched, 66 starts, 1.34 WHIP. And here is the Jays lineup. Pinango, Lucas Okamoto at first, Springer DH and cleanup, Kirk, Varsho, Clement at third, Jimenez short, Schneider at second because of what was Vlad left with a hamstring tightness issue. Okay, we need to mute, unmute, and we need to get crowd noise going. All right, should be starting momentarily. Zach Littell, a righty. I'm using it on ESPN app. That's how you have to do it in the U.S. We need a win. Hey, John, I'm doing well. Thanks for being here. First pitch in there, a strike to Pinyango, a 256 hitter, 0 for 1. Takes that four-seam, 91. Pinyango hits one to right, but that is caught for out number 1. F9. One away. Put out for James Wood in right field, not the actor. Lyle Young Wood, the Nats defense. House, Nunez, Vivas, Garcia Jr. in the infield. Harry Ford behind the plate. I think that's my favorite. I'll have to check. Nathaniel, let's go Jays. Hello. How you doing? Thanks for being here. Sinker, 91, missed. A little upstairs, 1-0. Yeah. Oh, by the way, they sent down Van Eyck, and I think they recalled Dallas. Oh, sorry, guys. I forgot to turn off the ads. I just realized. Up 2-0, they count. Outside, I tried to turn off ads during the game while it's going on. Splitter missed, 3-0. So Dallas up, Van Eyck down. Yep. Yeah, he's cut his ERA in half from 27 to 13.5. Upstairs, four-seam, 91, ball 4, Lucas aboard with a one-out walk. Hello, Michael. Not if the Cardinals are showing pitch types. If the Cardinals don't, then yeah, I will. Hopefully, yeah. Hello, yeah, good luck, Seth. Okamoto fouls off a slider, 87, 0-1. Oh, Tommy, thank you. You're welcome. Yeah, Pinyango. They've been hitting Clement like 7th and Lucas 2nd. Splitter 84 on the outside edge of the plate. Okamoto takes strike 2. Yep. Same. Welcome, Plea White. Same thing. Upstairs 88 slider 1-2. Trey Savage, welcome. You're supposed to be on the mound in the bottom of the first. That's good. Here's the pitch. Okamoto lines one. It grounds past the second baseman into right, and Lucas heads to third. So the Jays have first and third and one out. And Springer up, who hit a dinger to make the game 8-6 instead of 8-3. In what, the 8th, I think? He crushed one to center. I would... I don't know. I would rather see Urias at second. I have no idea why Davis Schneider is hitting. I get he's in a tough spot because Keys was sent down and they got nobody else to play first. But why Davis Schneider needs to play Davis Schneider's a terrible second baseman, I just remembered. He shouldn't play anywhere but left field. Upstairs to Springer, 1-0. Just play Urias there. I mean, right down the middle, sweeper 79, taken by Springer for strike 1. I think the pitcher's having some device issues. Now he's set. Swung on and missed. Splitter. Probably would have been a called strike. Yeah, 84. Yeah, well, you know, I don't know who else you're going to put there, honestly. If you're not going to put Lucas leading off and you're going to have Clement hit so low, fouled off 1 and 2, I don't know. Hopefully. We just need a single or a sac fly, bottom minimum. Yeah. Almost in the dirt. Splitter missed outside, 85. Yeah, Urias isn't hitting very well. He's down under, I think he's at like 219, but Davis can't even hit his weight. He's under 150. Throw to first. Not in time as Oak is back. Littell at 15 pitches. Oak just picked up his first stolen base not that long ago. Springer swings and misses. Okamoto's not even close. Strike him out, throw out, ends the inning. Oh my gosh. No runs. A hit and a walk. They leave one in scoring position at third. Bottom of the first coming up, and we'll give you the lineup. Wood, lefty. Garcia, lefty. House, righty. Due up. 4-0 Phillies over the Marlins. Top of the fifth. Phillies struggling lately. Diamondbacks, Pirates, top of the fourth, no score. Braves, Mets, still in the top of the first. Orioles, Tigers, top of the first. That's the 5 games underway. Hope you'll join me tonight. We'll have Houston Astros, Los Angeles Angels. Start at 8:30, maybe a couple minutes after. The first pitch is 8:38 Central from Anaheim. Forgot already who had the hit. Lucas had the Okamoto. Lucas had the walk. All right, let's get through it here. Wood and right. Garcia Jr. at first. House third. Abrams, the DH, cleaning up. Ford, the catcher. Lyle left. Young, center. Vivas second. Nunez short. All right, bottom of the first. About set to get underway. You Savage on the bump. 4-5, 3.92 ERA, 16 games all starts, 85 innings pitched, 87 strikeouts, 1.18 WHIP. Former East Carolina Pirate. Four seam 94 on the outside edge of the plate, taken strike one. Wood 269 average, tall, left-handed hitter, outside, maybe switch, 84. Splitter missed, evens the count, 1-1. I know, we just needed a frickin' sack fly. Liner into center, and that'll fall in front of our show for a leadoff single. Better draft pick, Conats. Hello, Dave Martin. Yep. Strike him out, throw him out. It was brutal. Yeah. Liner into center. Varsho has started in and then started back. Caught it for out number one. F8. Garcia Jr. retired. They find new and creative ways to lose on a daily basis. Yeah, good throw by the catcher. I don't know. Yeah, exactly. Get the dang sack fly. I mean, Springer struck out. Let's not forget the fact he struck out. But why are you sending him? He's like trying to protect Oak, and it wasn't even close. Throw to first, not in time. Yep. Yeah, I can't because I don't get Sportsnet in the U.S. Four seam, 95, driven to center, back at the track, leaping catch at the wall by Varsho, and that is out number 2. Wow. I don't know if he robbed a home run, but it would have been a minimum double if it had gotten over his glove, because that would have ricocheted off the top of the wall. But he may have robbed a home run. It's very close. If it's not a home run, it hits the top of the wall. What a play by Varsho. Web gem for sure. And apologies, forgot the crowd noise. So, House is retired. 2 away. Abrams, a 294 hitter hitting cleanup, takes a 4-seam 95 for strike 1. Dr. Trey working with Dr. K. Kirk with the stop, splitter in the dirt, evens the count, 1-1. Everything, yeah, exactly. Wait, I can't, my scroll is so messed up. YouTube screwed something up. Yeah. Yeah, if that wasn't a home run rob, it was at least a double rob. Like, if that ricochets, he probably gets a triple. Yeah, that was a great catch. About time. Throw to first, not in time. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, nobody denies he's usually a good fielder, but he can't hit anything. Yeah, Okamoto's playing first because Guerrero is out with hamstring tightness. 82 on a splitter, misses way outside. 2-1. They called up Dallas and sent down Van Eyck, if you missed it. Swung on a missed slider low, 88. Yeah, Van Eyck had a... No wonder they had him just eat up some innings because they knew they were going to send him down. Swung on and missed at a slider. And Savage gets out of it. They give up a hit, but no runs. Nats leave one. Top of the second coming up. Kirk righty, Varsho lefty, Clement righty due up for your Toronto Blue Jays. 6-0. Whoops, let's lose the live. Let's lose the crowd noise. Oh, come on. Phillies 6, Marlins 0. Top of the 5th. Phillies have a runner at first, nobody out. Diamondbacks 2, Pirates 0. Top of the 4th, Diamondbacks have 2 outs. Braves and Mets, no score, bottom of the 1st in New York. Mets have a runner at second, 1 out. In Detroit, Orioles Tigers just finished the 1st. They head to the top of the 2nd, no score. And a reminder, we'll bring you the Astros Angels tonight. Astros games usually get decent numbers for me, hence why I'm doing it. All right, hope you're enjoying the live stream. It's free. All I ask in return is if you could hit the thumbs up or the like button. We already got 18 likes. Thank you so much. If you haven't already, consider hitting the subscribe button as well. Doing one or both helps to get the channel recommended to other viewers. This will help me grow the channel. I thank you all for your support. If you happen to have a Twitch account, please follow Sinbin Stream there as well. It's the same live stream, but it is faster and commercial free. Here we go. Littell to Kirk. Outside edge of the plate, slider 88 in there for strike one. Sweeper fouled off his own leg, 79 for strike two. Yeah. Yeah, that was a great catch. Yeah, no spoiling, please. Well, they're bad at home, too. That's the weird thing. They're a great road team. Them and the Yankees are so good on the road and so bad at home. It's really weird. It's like the Kings and the Rangers this year in hockey. 1-2. Kirk takes one low and outside. 1-2. Kirk up to 224. 89 missed outside slider, which doesn't sound like a lot, but he was under 200 not that long ago. Yes, that was a great strikeout. Yep. Fouled it off, four seam, 93. Yeah, so that was Savage's first, right? Because we had the two flyouts to Varsho. Yeah, I saw he had a big contract. Grounder up the middle, second baseman gets it behind the bag. Throws to first in time for out number one. G4-3. Vivas the assist. Garcia Jr. to put out at first. Thank you. We're at 27. Appreciate it, everybody. Yeah, I agree. Oh, thank you. Appreciate it. Thanks for hitting the like. Corey Urda. Sorry, I'm butchering that. Four seam, 92 outside. Ball one just missed. Varsho, sixth hitter, hitting 245, 7 homers, 25 RBI. Righty-lefty matchup. Fouls off a slider inside 88. Yes, please. Everybody will get spoiled if they want to look here, but if they're just listening to me and following here, then they won't be. Well, that was that offer sheet that was forced upon them by the Flyers. Popped it up on the infield. Third baseman battling the sun, even with sunglasses, catches it for out number 2. P5. I mean, the Ducks screwed up. Well, do I have the wrong Carlson? No, Leo. The Ducks should have signed him to a contract before letting that offer sheet happen. That was their own fault. No, you're fine. It's totally fine. Splitter taken by Ernie for strike one. 296 average, 8 homers, 34 RBI. Righty matchup. Ernie fouls off a sweeper, 79. 0-2. Varsho? Wait. Yeah. Right. Outside slide. Who's going to take, if that's his contract, who's going to take Varsho? Clement takes a ball, 1-2. Right. Grounded to short. Nice play behind the bag. One hopper in time. A nice dig at first by the first baseman. Tough play to his left by Nunez. Louis Garcia Jr. with a nice one hopper dig at first. And the side is retired. No runs, no hits. Nobody left. Bottom of the second. Nats send up Harry Ford, a righty, Lyle lefty, Young righty. I don't know why Harry Ford just makes me laugh. I think of the I think of Lloyd Christmas and Harry with that dog grooming or the dog mobile that's truck covered in hair for some reason every time. It's just me. All right, lose the crowd noise. All right, 6-0 Phillies over Marlins. Bottom of the fifth, Marlins have second and third, one out. Diamondbacks have 2. Pirates 0. Bottom of the fourth in Pittsburgh. Pirates have runner at first and second now with one out. Braves Mets, no score, top of the second. The Braves have a runner at first and one out. In Detroit, Orioles Tigers heading to the bottom of the second, no score. Brewers Giants from San Francisco, 2 hours and about 17 minutes from now. And then Rockies Padres. Let's see. 2 hours and 42 minutes from San Diego. The rest 5:40 and later. All right. First pitch swung on a miss. Slider 86. 235 average for Harry Ford, hitting fifth. Righty-righty matchup. Slider missed, 86, 1-1. Grounded to short. Over to first in time. Jimenez to Okamoto. Out number 1. 6-3 ground out. Yeah, but that's the Ducks' own fault. They had to get that deal done with that being a possibility. I mean, I get it. Yeah, Philly kind of gave him a poison pill, but you got to expect that. You know, you should have been taken care again. Yeah. Four seam, 94, missed, 1-0. High and outside. Well, high at least, maybe outside. Yeah, hey, thanks. We got to 32 just now, too. Lowe's slider, 87, 2-0. You savage behind Lyle, the sixth hitter, 245 average, righty lefty. Lyle, 11 homers, 52 RBI. At the knees, four seam, 93, strike one, taken. Oh, jeez. We don't spam the chat, please. It's the little thing. Grounded to first. Okamoto knocks it down. Underhand toss to Savage. 3-1 ground out and 2 retired. Yep. It's that little crown thing, if you see it in the chat. When I highlight it, it doesn't show it. Go Leafs, go. Hello, Trey Savage. You're pitching well today. Yeah. Yeah. Jacob Young, the hitter. Center fielder for the Nats. Low slider. 0-1. Oh, sorry. 1-0. What am I saying? 235 hitter Young hitting 7th. Righty-righty matchup. Fouled off. Four seam 93. 0-2. Sorry, 1-1. What am I doing? Upstairs, four seam, high and tight, 2-1, 94. Thank you, Acer. I can't read the rest. Thank you for the gold coin for 10 jewels. Appreciate it. Fouled it off. Slider 87. Now we're 2-2. Yeah, Trey, you're on the mound. Yeah. So there's a little number that's what they're referring to. So your number 1 in Flames is 99. 67. This is the year. Yeah. All right, where was that one? Slider missed 88, 3-2. That was low. Full count. Hey, thanks for the clock it for 80 jewels. Thanks, Acer. Ball 4. You savage walked him. Dang it. But there's 2 down. That'll bring up the 8th hitter, Vivas, the second baseman. Well, got to get to the playoffs first, right? I mean, I think it's cup or bust for the Panthers. Oh, man. Screw the dang Panthers. Break them up. There's the pitch. Splitter 83. Taken. Strike 1. Top of the zone. Ooh, Acer sent clutch for 30 jewels. Thank you so much. I wish I could highlight those, but I can't highlight them all. In the air to center, routine fly. Varsho is under it for out number 3. No runs, no hits. They leave one on the walk. Top of the 3rd, Jays send up. Jimenez, the lefty. Schneider, a righty. Then the top of the order, Pinango, a lefty. As long as Pinango's in the lineup, that's the most important thing. Yeah, I don't know if leadoff is great, but as long as we're not trying Springer leading off, that's also the important thing. Yeah, I know. I hate the Panthers so much. Hey, JD, welcome. Thank you. And Acer, thank you so much for the gifts. Laughing Disco for 250 jewels. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. Rant, yeah. Yep, finally. Yep. Schneider. I know. Why is Schneider in the lineup? Just play Urias. I don't understand why you give Urias a day off. Oh, yeah, we'll get to, I just noticed. Thank you. Somebody bumped the top spot. I don't know. I think yeah, let me see. Acer for all the gifts is top. That he got way more extra points. That's why you're 3rd. Phillies, Marlins, 6-3 Phillies, top of the 6th. 1 out. Diamondbacks 2, Pirates 0. Top of the 5th. 2 outs, 1 on. Braves, Mets, scoreless. Bottom of the 2nd. Runner at first, nobody out. Orioles, Tigers through 2 in Detroit. No score. Oh, I'm going to have to get up and walk around. My back is going to be bad. Jimenez takes low. They didn't say what it was. Gosh darn it. 1-0. Yeah, we got construction or something going on outside. Very loud. Slider popped up. 87. Foul territory, caught by the catcher for out number 1. So foul pop to Harry Ford, 1 away. Come on, Jimenez. What was that? My goodness. That'll bring up Schneider. 144 average. Slider, 87 taken. Strike 1. So, righty. Lifts one to center, right at the center fielder. F8 for quickly out. 4 pitches and 2 outs. Schneider hitting 144, so he's not even batting his weight now. 5'8", 190. Get DFA him. Like, play anybody out of the minor leagues over this clown. You don't have a second baseman or a left fielder in the minor leagues. Like, don't even waste minor league at bats on this clown. Why is he on the team? 4-seam upstairs. 91, 1-0 to Pinango. 255 average, 5 homers, 20 RBI. 695 OPS. Outside splitter, 84, 2-0. Wait, can I highlight that one? Ah, dang it. How come I can't? Checked off. Slider. Excuse me, swing. 2-1. Lock in. It is exactly why. Yep. Can the offense give me some run support? Not looking good, Trey. Yep. 4 pitches, 2 outs. At the knees, sinker, 92, taken, strike 2. Mustache has a 5% chance better than... Yeah, very well stated. Grounder to short, bobbled by the shortstop, infield single for Pinango. All right, there we go. Very good, White. Second hit for Toronto. Yeah, Nunez was going to have a tough play. It hit off the heel of his glove, and then he bobbled it. At the knees, Lucas takes a sinker, 91 for strike 1. I need to shrink this page a little bit. And swung on and nope, fouled it off. Was that a swing or a miss? I have no idea. At any rate, it's strike 2, but yeah, fouled off. 80. Yep, DFA. I said DFA him Sunday. I didn't want to ever see him again. I don't know why he's still on the team. On this off day, get rid of him. 1-2 the count. Missed on sweeper 80, low and inside. Yep, finally hit. The Trey Savage. Hello, Tammy. Grounded up the middle. Shortstop takes it to the bag himself. G6 or FC6. Fielder's choice. Nunez switch. Wood lefty hitter at the top of the order. Garcia Jr. a lefty. So 9-1-2 due up for the Nasty Nats. So they pick up a hit and they leave one. That's it. Bottom of the third coming up. All right, you know what? I'll be right back. I gotta move around a little. All right, we are back. I should have got water. Oh well, we'll get it next time. Okay. I'll take this down. Delay the commercials. I don't know. He's been brutal this year. I don't see the fascination with him. Like, how much longer are you going to wait? Ball one to Nunez. Swung on a miss. Nope. Popped it up. My bad. Shallow center. Jimenez calls it. He has it for out number one. 2 pitches, 1 out. Quick as usual. Yep. 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 Yeah, it's bad. How are things with the Toronto Blue Jays? Same old, same old. It's not good. Have not won a series since they beat the Giants before the 2-1 in the series, since before the All-Star break. Wood takes a ball, 1-0. Inside on a slider, 87. Upstairs, 83. Splitter, 2-0. Upstairs, outside, 4-seam, 95. Is that 2-0 or 3-0? 3-0. Man, Nats are slow to change the count. Okay, you don't need to spam the chat. Thanks for being in here. 4-seam, 94. Ball 4, upstairs. He walked him. Wait, did he walk him or not? He walked him. Garcia Jr., the second hitter, takes. That's got to be a strike, right? There we go. 0-1. Top of the zone, 4-seam, 94. Low, splitter, 82, missed. 1-1 the count. Fouled straight back. 4-seam, 1-2. Why? Yeah, YouTube hates it when I don't have anything coming over the audio, over the mic, and then the live control panel just freaks out. It's really going to be all right. Popped him up, 84, splitter. Foul territory. Ernie Clement at third makes the catch for out number 2. Runner at first on the walk. Oh, my dryer's done. Yeah, Bieber was really disappointing yesterday. That's sink any trade value he has, too. Yeah. Grounded foul on a slider, 87 by House, 0-1. I think House pinch hit. All right, stop with these errors. My gosh, the audio is fine. 0-1. I guess I have to mute. When I mute, it hates it too. I got to play music every time I get up. Slider right down the middle, 88, 0-2. Savage delivers, bounces a slider, 87, 1-2. Good stop by Kirk. Yeah, we'll go over the scoreboard again next half inning. Swung on and missed, splitter, got him, and the side is retired. No runs, no hits. They leave one on the walk. Top of the fourth coming up. Okamoto righty, Springer righty, Kirk righty, due up for the Blue Jays. We've played 3. Let's lose the crowd noise. So Okamoto, Springer, Kirk, righty, righty, righty. I think that's 3, 4, 5. Yep, in their order. Full slate. 5 in the afternoon before, or no, 5 in progress already. 7 afternoon games. I guess 8 if you count Rays, Rangers, but locally that's 6:40. Phillies 6, Marlins 3, top of the 7th. 1 out. Diamondbacks 2, Pirates 0. Top of the 6th, 1 out. Nobody on. Braves and Mets, no score, heading to the bottom of the 3rd. Tigers 2, Orioles 0 in Detroit, top of the 3rd. O's have a runner at 3rd with 1 out. Brewers Giants, less than 2 hours away. Rockies Padres, 2 hours and 20 minutes away. Yeah, I guess. All right. Yep. Oak due up. Calling the doctor. All right. First pitch. Oak takes a slider. 87 in there for strike 1. Low splitter. 84. 44 pitches for Littell. Oak had a single in the first, but was caught stealing on a strike him out, throw him out with Springer. Fouled one just down the third base left field line. They'll have to get the ball. It ricocheted off the netting. Yeah, the Savage looking good. Yeah. 5.5. 5.5 behind Cleveland. 6 teams to pass for the 3rd wild card. Slider outside, 2-2. Sweeper missed, 3-2. 78. That one, yeah. Yeah, exactly. They got to start winning series. They got to just try to take 2 or 3. Grounded to second. Over to first in time. 4-3 ground out number 1 for Toronto. Yeah, 6 teams to climb. Yeah, I read that. Thank you, Edgar. I am fast. Yeah, well, yeah, they got to make it first. They've dug themselves too much of a hole. Slider 86 misses upstairs. I mean, they've been brutal. They've been brutal since the All-Star break. Weak tapper by Ernie Clement to second, over to first in time. 2 straight, 4-3 groundouts, 2 down. Why did I say Ernie Clement? That was Springer. I'm sorry. Yeah, Trey's doing all right. How you doing, casual gamer? Thank you for being here. Yeah, so if we look, let's see, they're 1, 2, 3, 4. They're 4-8 since the All-Star break. I mean, that's just not. That's what, 333 winning percentage? And they haven't won a series. 1-0 to Kirk. Popped it up. Slider out of play, 87. 1-1 to Kirk. Littell at 52 pitches. Littell pitching pretty well too. He has a slider, splitter, slider, splitter, sweeper, 4-seam, sinker. He's on the sinker 5 times. Time called, I think, by Kirk. Yep, a lot of jam sandwiches today for lunch for the Jays, unfortunately. Sweeper, 2-1, missed downstairs. Yeah, it sounds like the Jays. I agree. Yeah, what happened to game day? It went blank. Outside, splitter 85, 3-1 the count, 2 down. Here in the top of the 4th. No score. Varsho in the on-deck circle. Kirk goes the opposite field into right for a 2-out single. And the Jays have a runner at first. Hit number 3 for Toronto. Oh 3-0, 0-1-0. Probably Gord. That's a good point. I'd have to look it up though. I haven't come across it on like X or anything. Liner down the right field line. If it was anybody but Kirk, they'd probably score. Maybe he will. No, they stop him. Second and third, 2 down, a double by Varsho. That is his 19th of the year. Now Ernie Clement is up. All right, what is going on? I think that's the first extra base hit, not only for the Jays, but maybe the game. Oh my gosh, if anybody else is on base, they send him. But Kirk is dragging the Zamboni around the infield, so 0 chance to score on that one. I couldn't believe it either. I know, it was so weird. Yeah, the lineup is goofy with Vlad out and Davis Schneider playing second. Yep. You're lucky you made it to third. Yeah, I don't even want to go there. Ernie takes a pitch. Sweeper, strike 1, 79. Ernie. I know, is the only, like, I'm thinking, oh, there might be, and I'm like, yeah, there's 0 chance Kirk is not scoring. Ratings, we lose. Well, it's no score. Yep, exactly. Fouled off, splitter. 85. Ernie in an 0-2 hole already. Littell at 58 pitches. Ernie swings at a high four-seam, lines it right at the center fielder for out number 3. Take that pitch, Ernie. What are you doing? Jays get a couple hits, no runs. They leave 2 in scoring position. Stop me if you've heard that painful joke before, or not heard that joke. I don't know what I'm trying to say. All I'm saying is we're in the bottom of the 4th, and the Nats will send up Abrams, lefty. Ford, righty. Lyle, lefty. Great googly moogly. Come on, Ernie. Why are you swinging at a fastball high? Like, you had no chance on that. Like, high and away. Let me see if I can find it. Look where that pitch is. Maybe it's not outside, but that is way high. And you're trying to catch up to that? 92 on a four-seam? Just take that pitch. I don't get it. I'm no baseball extra, but I think you shouldn't be swinging at balls way out of the zone. Call me crazy. Kirk is today, yeah. And Harry Ford for the Nats. Yep. I know. I can't stand it. Make him throw more. Drives me nuts. Yeah. And he's one of their best. He's probably their best hitter average-wise, but he still swings at garbage. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. I mean, the one, not defending him, but that one was a nasty, where's the pitch stuff? That one was a nasty sweeper that kind of lobbed in there. A lot of movement. We've got Savage for the Blue Jays, Littell for the Nats. Unfortunately, all-star for what? Because the fans voted him in. Because all of Canada voted for him. Abrams, the cleanup hitter, takes a four-seam upstairs, 1-0. Savage delivers, bounces a splitter, 83 to even the count. It's just so frustrating to watch on a daily basis or game by game basis. Ooh, just missed. Kirk challenged. He's going to lose. Slider. Sorry, 3-0. That was definitely inside. Kirk, what are you doing, buddy? 1.8 inches inside. Come on. They're going to be pretty good on the inside edge of the plate, Kirk. I don't think this is breaking news. Challenge all other zones. Way upstairs, not even close. Leadoff batter issued a walk. Nats have 4 with the Braves, 4 with the Phillies. On the road coming up. Wow. That's not. And then home to play the Reds. But, man, Braves and Phillies, 4-game sets on the road for the Nationals. All right, runner at first. Free pass issued. Outside, throw to first, not in time. Slider missed, 86. Agreed. Yeah, it's sad, but part of the problem is they're really bad at home. I mean, it doesn't look like it this series. Grounder, Ernie bobbles it, throws a bouncer in the dirt. Okamoto digs it out, but blew any chance at a double play. They probably weren't going to turn it, but Had it go off the heel of the glove, and then a one-hopper that Okamoto expertly handled at first. So 1 out. Ground out 5-3. Runner takes second. No, you're fine. You're fine. Yeah. Right down the middle, splitter 83. The strike zone disappeared. Yeah, I know. It drives me crazy. All of the Jays are 1980 Jays fan here. Hey, welcome, Richard. Upstairs, 4-seam, 1-1. Yeah, I'm sorry I get so negative, but it's just frustrating to watch. 1-1. Lyle is 0 for 1, the 6th hitter for the Nationals. Righty-lefty matchup. Swan, I don't know if he fouled it because we had a behind-the-plate view from Nationals TV. Well, it didn't, and he swung at a pitch high out of the zone. I don't know what to tell you, Roderick. Yeah, inside pitch. They're not going to miss the inside edge of the plate. Challenge high, low, outside. Grounded to Okamoto. Takes it to first, G3. 2 outs, but a runner at third as he advances. Yep, they're the only ones hitting for average, period, end of story. How you doing, Richard? Thanks for being here. Yeah. Let's see. Where are we at? Trey's given up 3 walks and a hit. Littell has given up 1 walk and 4 hits, 1 double. I think that's the only extra base. Frick. All right, 1-0 to Young. Yeah, it's been gone this whole inning, or this bottom of the 4th. 4-seam in there, 94, 1-1. I don't know. Call me crazy. I think you should swing at strikes and take balls out of the zone, but I'm not a paid major league hitter. In the dirt, slider 87. Good stop by Kirk. 52 pitches for you, Savage. Young has a walk. Abrams on the Nats. He's 0 for 1 with a walk. Right down the middle, I think. Slider 86. Evens the count. 2-2. Strikeouts, walks. Yeah. Yeah, I'll get to the strikeouts in a minute. Time called by Young. And time called again. Jeez Louise. I agree. I hate it when people say trash. Well, that's fine. I mean, that's there for you guys. There's nothing I can do. The TV is going to be 2 pitches behind. There's nothing I can do. Slider fouled off. 5-pitch at bat. I mean, if people want to be spoiled, they can look at it. But if they want to listen and follow along here, then just in the chat, we have to, be quiet about it so we don't spoil it. Fouled off, 4-seam, 90. I mean, the only way I'm going to be even is if I have it free over the air via roof or attic antenna. But that's not possible in the Chicago area. That's not possible with an out-of-market team. Looper into left. That's going to get down and score a run. Right down the line. And he'll hold it. Nope, he'll be at second with a double. Turned on one and gave the Nats the lead here in the bottom of the 4th. Just the second hit by the Nats. That was like, he didn't even take a full swing. He just kind of flipped it. Like, he kind of stopped and then finished the swing, and he just golfed it into left. Okay. I'm deleting trash comments. I'm sorry. We're not calling people trash. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Hey, Kirk won a challenge, everybody. This was called a ball. Kirk correctly challenged it. The Jays hang on to it. Splitter 83, strike one to Vivas. Yeah, pretty much. Kirk has thrown a couple out. I'll give him credit in July, not in June. He had like one. Yeah, that's all I can think of. Yeah. No, I'm in the suburbs. I'm in the suburbs. 1-1. I'm like halfway between Chicago and Rockford off of 90. Out of Cook County finally. I just moved this year. I used to be closer to O'Hare Airport. 1-2 the count. Force dang it. Swung at a splitter outside. In the dirt, good stop by Kirk. 2-2. I think that was a splitter 83. Yep. Yeah, it was like so far inside, right? At challenges? Oh no, throwing out runners. No doubt. I agree. Part of the problem is the Jays pitching staff never holds a runner on. They like barely even mind them. Grounded to second. That is Schneider with the throw to Okamoto for out number 3. 4-3 ground out. Top of the 5th coming up. And the Nats got a run on a hit. They leave one in scoring position on the double. And Jimenez lefty, Schneider righty, then the top of the order, Pinango a lefty, due up. Just real quick. Yeah, no final yet. All right, there's the scores. Tigers 3, Orioles 0, top of the 5th, 2 out. Braves and Mets no score through 4. Diamondbacks 3, Pirates 0, top of the 7th. Diamondbacks, heading to the bottom of the 7th. Inning just ended. Phillies, Marlins, bottom of the 7th. 6-4 Phillies, but bases loaded, but 2 out for the Marlins. You know what? I got to get water. I'll be right back. All right. Hope you're enjoying the live stream. If so, if you haven't already, please hit the thumbs up or the like button. I see we got 40 likes. And if you haven't already, consider hitting the subscribe button to the channel. Doing one or both helps to get the channel recommended to other viewers. This will help me grow the channel. I thank you for your support. Jimenez took a slider. Littell has 60 pitches. Jimenez pops up a splitter, 83. Routine fly to left for out number 1. 2 pitches and an out. Come on, Jimenez. I thought Jimenez was better at taking pitches. That'll bring up the 9th hitter. Fly out in the 3rd. Davis Schneider down to 143. 3 homers, 12 RBI. Why is this guy on the team? Low and outside. Sweeper, 79. Has 0 trade value. Don't waste minor league at bats on this guy and just DFA him. He's useless. He's not a good second baseman either. Low, 88, outside, 2-0. Whoa. Yeah, he turned. I don't know how. I don't either. It was an interesting hit. Outside edge of the plate, slider, 89. I don't know. Yeah, I mean, Carter, maybe Molitor, if you're talking hitters. Olerud probably up there, right? Pitchers, I don't know, Steeb. Dwayne Ward had that one great season. He still holds the club record for 45 saves in a season. Popped up, foul, sinker, 3-2, full count. Bullpen action, Max Kranick warming up for the Nationals. Hey, John. Yeah, thanks. Yeah, Valenzuela's doing good. Hey, Davis Schneider worked the walk. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my. Wonders never cease. Sure that pitch wasn't close. Yeah, it was high and outside. Not even close. Oh, it's Schneider or Pinango? Yeah, oh, exactly. 100%. Pinango takes a splitter, 84. Did they return with the strike zone yet? Pinango's 1 for 2 with a single. Yeah, you're not upset with your starter giving up 1 run over 4 innings. It's insane. Hey, Rising Rhino, how are you? Thanks for being here. 1-1 the count. Like and subscribe. Like Rising Rhino's videos, subscribe, friend of the channel. Does all things football, NFL, currently CFL, and he did UFL. Upstairs, I keep forgetting if he does college or not. Why is the count 1-2? What is going on? I thought that was 2 balls. I thought it was 2-1. Swung on a miss, chased a sinker, tough pitch, just outside the zone. Strike 2. Strike 3 and out 2, I meant. Yeah, no, true. He did better in June than Kirk. July, I think they were pretty even. Yeah, 48 likes. Thanks, Rhino. All right, ball 1 to Lucas, who had a walk, and he's 0 for 1. I'm okay with Jimenez. Schneider is useless. Jimenez gets RBIs at least. He was second, and it's foul down the line into the stands, out of play. 1-1 the count. Jimenez at least drives in some runs. Like, he drove in 1 on a ground out. Like, he was second in RBIs, only behind Okamoto, till Vlad started driving in some. Yeah, that's every day. Hello, Tammy. Canadian Orioles. What's up, Trisk? 87 slider. Oh, they said he went. Are you freaking kidding me? Where's the replay? Here we go. Oh, come on. He did not break his wrist. That was not a strike. 1-2. Damn it. Yeah, you're right. He has been lost lately. Sweeper must have been fouled off. I got to start paying. Yeah, fouled off 93. Man, my scroll is so messed up. Mel Blunt. I should know his number, but I don't. We're at 51. I'm gonna guess you were 48 with Mel Blunt. Oh, Steven Davis is 48. So Mel Blunt was 47. Never mind. My bad. Still 1-2. 5 pitch at bat. Another foul. Had 3 straight foul balls. Maybe just 2. If. That's the big if. Yeah. 2 hits. High and outside, Trisk. Student. Lucas falls down after he fouls a sweeper off his own leg. Yeah, I don't know. I honest to God thought it was 2-1. Oh my gosh! Luckily he had padding or a guard on his right leg. He just smashed it off his right shin, like the inside. I hope so, Caden. I hope so. It's going to be tough in the West, though, and replacing Kopitar is no easy task. If nothing else, that dude won so many faceoffs for you. That's what I'm saying. I could not believe they called that a strike. Hitler France videos. Upstairs, did he go? No, slider. Thank goodness. 2-2. Dick Butkus, yeah, 51. Hey, we're at like number Clay Matthews now. Yeah. I mean, they only made it this year because of all the overtime losses. Throw to first, not in time for Schneider. 2 outs. Runner at first on a walk. 2-2 count to Lucas. Yep. No. Pinyango's the first hitter. Lucas the second hitter. 93 way upstairs. Ball 3. Lucas, Pinyango the left fielder, then Lucas the right fielder, Okamoto first, Springer the DH. That's the top 4 in the order. Varsho is 6th in center. Fouled off again. Slider 90. Yeah, I'm going to miss him dearly. Yep, long at bat. Let's see what we've got. 9 pitch at bat already. Littell with 80 pitches here in the top of the 5th with 2 down. Lucas with a full count. Upstairs, ball 4. He walked him on a slider, 91. Jays, let's see. No, the Jays did have a runner at third. They had back-to-back singles. This might be it for Littell. Yes, there's a mound visit, but I don't know if it's the manager or the pitching coach. I think that's it, though, for Littell. Well, it's just a mount. Yep, he's done. Call to the pen. Took him long enough. We'll take a break as well. Littell done. He's responsible for the 2 on base, and Kranick is coming in. We get well, we have a guy similar to a guy similar to Little. Max Kranick, no record, 12.27 ERA. 4 games, 3 2/3 innings pitched, 3 strikeouts, 2.18 whip. You know what? I shouldn't say anything. He'll probably do just fine against the Jays. From Scranton, Pennsylvania, drafted by the Pirates 2016. From Valley View, Archibald, Pennsylvania High School. But actually, yeah, he's done all right in his last 3 appearances. A scoreless inning against the Diamondbacks July 26th, scoreless inning against the Diamondbacks July 24th, scoreless inning against the Rockies July 22nd. So He has cut his ERA down. 1 hold, 5 runs, all earned off of 5 hits, a home run, no hit batsman, 3 walks, none intentional. Again, 3 strikeouts. Opponent batting average 313. Wasn't there a Russ Kranick? Or is that a different sport? Marlins tied it up with the Phillies. 6-6, top of the 8th, 2 outs for the Phillies. Tigers 5-0 on the O's, bottom of the 5th. No score, Braves, Mets. And Diamondbacks 3, Pirates 0, top 8. All right. So we'll get the line on the starting pitcher. Max Kranick in. Okamoto the hitter. Righty-righty matchup. Here's the pitch. Lined into left, right at the left fielder for out number 3. No runs. No hits. 2 walks. Runners left at first and second. We're halfway home, bottom of the 5th coming up. Good gravy. This has been another long game. We're already closing in on well, no, I guess not. We're not quite at an hour and 20. So it's not as long. Yesterday's game ended up in 3 hours. It was just that rain delay that. At any rate, I'm getting ahead of myself. Bottom of the 5th coming up. Nats lead 1-0. 0-4-0, 1-2-0. So that means Littell's book is closed. 4 2/3 innings pitched, gave up 4 hits and 3 walks, no runs, and struck out 2. Savage has 2 strikeouts, 3 walks, gave up 2 hits and a run through 4. Kranick gets out of that and lowers his ERA to 11.25. Yeah, finally. Ended up getting a nice walk. Yes, exactly, Caden. Exactly. Other than what? Ovechkin and Sidney Crosby and what? Malkin? That's about it, right? That's only a handful. Fighting Fish, yep. Yeah, I was shocked he came back this year. I thought last year was it. I didn't think the Caps would bring him back, but I guess they can't face a PR nightmare. Kind of like the Packers with Rodgers. 0-1. Savage got a 4-seam 93 in there. Now what? Oh, technology issues for Kirk. Still 0-1. Savage with 62 pitches. Just missed outside. 4-seam 93. 1-1 evens the count. Yep. I have no idea. Fouled off 94. 4-seam. Strike 2. I know. Autocorrect is annoying. And auto translation is annoying too. Yep, casual gamer. I know. Yeah. Agreed. Splitter missed outside, 2-2. Yeah, exactly. Oh, that's true. Iserman. Yeah, I was thinking active players, but yes, Iserman. And since now he eventually, well, I don't think they want him running Detroit anymore, but did he swing? Yeah, he missed. Slider, strike 3. I thought maybe he fouled it off is what I was trying to say. 1 out. You Savage, third strikeout. James Wood, 1 for 1, single walk. 30 home runs on the year? Takes one in the dirt. 1-0. Missed on a slider. You Savage at 67 pitches. Pitching a gem. I mean, you can't be upset with 1 run through 4 innings. At the knees, 4-seam, 94, and it took a heck of a piece of hitting to drive one from inside, golfed down the left field line to score to plate the only run. Fouled a 4-seam off, 93 inside, 1-2 the count. It was a foul tip, gotcha. Ring, ring for the Dr. K. Yeah, he wants out, right? Are they going to be able to smooth that over? Maybe, but I don't know. Where does he go, though? Like, he only has a few teams I think he wants to go to, right? Or am I thinking of somebody else? In the dirt on a slider, 2-2, a little bit inside. Liner into left, sliding catch by Pinango for out number 2. Throwing the leather. Take note, John Schneider. He can flash the leather and left. Just give him a chance. Let him face some frickin' frackin' left-handed pitching, too. And that was a tough play, too. That was hit right at him, but sometimes those are the hardest to judge. You know, a lot of velocity on that one, too. Low, just missed. 83. That was a splitter taken for ball 1. Garcia Jr. 0 for 2. 1-0 count. And he grounds it to first. Okamoto, underhand toss to you, Savage. 3-1 ground out, retires the side. 1, 2, 3, nothing across. We're played 5. Top of the 5th, 4, 5, 6 due up. Springer righty, Kirk righty, and Varsho lefty. Kirk and Varsho with it 1 for 2 day. Springer 0 for 2. All right. Phillies 6, Marlins 6, bottom of the 8th in Miami. Runner at first, 1 out. Diamondbacks 3, Pirates 0, bottom of the 8th, 1 out. Pirates have a runner at first. Mets 2, Braves at 0, bottom of the 5th. Mets have a runner at second, 1 out. In Detroit, Tigers 5, Orioles 0, bottom of the 6th. Nobody out, nobody on. 2-2 pitch coming up. Brewers Giants in about 75 minutes from San Francisco. Rockies Padres from San Diego in an hour and 40 minutes. Then 5:40 Central later. Rangers Rays, and then everything else later. We will bring you Astros Angels. Astros 1 game under 500 in the wild card hunt. Guess I got to root for the Angels. Boy. And Trout is playing, so a good chance to see Trout. I don't think I've seen him play yet. What happened in Boston?
Yesterday they retook him. Imaging showed a fractured wrist that he had to go back to Boston to see a hand specialist. So unfortunately for Curtis Mead, he's going to be out for some.
Oh, Mead is out. He already got a wrist or hand injury. The guy they got from the Nats. Way outside the Springer. Four-seam 93, 1-0. Yeah, I don't understand that trade for the Red Sox. Hey, thanks, Acer, if you just sent the laughing disco ball, if I missed it. Sorry. Or I didn't acknowledge it earlier. Yeah, I figured. Hello, Joel Oilers. Go, Jays, go. Yep. Thank you. Springer fouls off a four-seam 94. Count is 2-1. I missed a pitch. Pardon me. Yeah, way outside first one, then low on the second one, a slider. 90s Red Wings fan, but haven't watched hockey. Oh, well, you're missing, casual gamer. Hockey's been brilliant. Slider miss 3-1. Yeah, I love hockey. Watching the Blackhawks free over the air 2 seasons ago got me back into it. And then I started my channel late January 2025. Upstairs, not close. Four-seam, ball four. Springer with the leadoff walk from Kranick. Thank you for saying so, Aiden Ross Clips. Thanks for being here. Appreciate you. Very kind of you. Bucks offense struggling to score. Oh, Bucks and O's? Wait. Yeah. Pirates and Orioles getting shut out. Gotcha. No, I'm a Packer fan. Jordan Love all the way. Weak tapper to the mound. Kirk grounds out 1-3. Runner advances to second. 1 out. First pitch. I mean, I guess it was as good as a bunt. Yeah, sorry. I'm a lifelong Green Bay Packer fan living in Bear Country. Yeah. No. Never cheer the Yankees. Ever. At the knees, curveball 80. That's like asking me if I'd ever cheer for the Minnesota Vikings. No, that's worse. Never cheer for the Vikings. I don't know. I guess if it helped the Jays out, I guess if it helped the Packers out, then yes. Upstairs, four-seam, 96, 1-1 to Varsho. 1 out, runner at second. Come on, Varsho. We need a single or a walk. Marlins have the lead. Oh, yeah. Who are they playing? I already forgot. Oh, the Phillies. Varsho pops it up. Shallow right. Second baseman under it. Calls for it and falls down almost, but he's got the catch. 2 away. Oh, Varsho. Come on, Ernie Clement. You need to get a single here. No excuses. Vivas, like, nearly fell over. Yeah, I love hockey. It's quick. Other than Green Bay Packers football, there's nothing I enjoy more than hockey. Toronto's going to win today's game. I mean, hopefully they're only down 1-0. I don't know, though, honestly. Slider outside, 89. Sure feels like it. I agree. Dodgers? No, I'm tired of the Dodgers. I wish the Dodgers... It was sad that I wanted them to beat the Brewers last year, but 1-1, 96, a strike. Palmquist and Jan warming. Jan started yesterday, didn't he? Or was that Monday? I don't know if I spelled this. So, righty and lefty warming up. Ernie hits a curveball down the left field line. Sliding catch not made. Ball rolls into the corner. Springer trots home. Where did Ernie stop? Second. That should be a double. I can't imagine they would call that an error. We are tied up at 1, everybody. Woo! The Earn Dog comes through. Excellent attempt by Lyle in left. Just could not come up with it. Sliding attempt made. And some Jays fans cheering in that left field section. That's got to be a double. 20 double number 27 for the Earn Dog. All right, what's the game? Oh, we got an ABS challenge in progress. Holy cow, that entire ball was in the strike zone, except for the bottom sliver. And that was called a ball and changed to a strike. So the Jays push one across in the fifth. Or sixth. When the heck did the fourth? Okay, fourth. Wow, something is wrong with the feed. I forgot to update my one box score. All right, 1-1 the count. Four seam. Missed. 2-1. So RBI double. What did we have? A walk? Yeah, Springer walked. Oh, Jimenez hitting the right shoulder. Ouch. He'll take first base. Wow. He got drilled. Up and in, just couldn't get out of the way. I guess it hit, not his shoulder, it hit his right, maybe tricep. All right, first and second. Kranick gives up the first run. That was a kick in the stick, the playoff last year. Yeah, sorry, I need more reference. And Kranick is done, so we'll take a commercial break. Looks like it's going to be Jan coming in. I forgot to say, I forgot to put that in the chat. Jan. There we go. All right, commercial break time. Yeah, I'm sick of the Dodgers. I agree, casual gamer. Attaboy, Amy. Attaboy, Ernie. Sorry, what am I doing? Thank you, Chris Hong Art. Yeah, just kind of flipped it in the left. Yeah. Well, I think there needs to be a salary floor, but more importantly, there needs to be a salary cap. It works in other sports. It's not perfect, but I think it would solve many of baseball's problems. Not all of them. Let's go, Ernie. Earn Dog. LFG. Nice hit. Yes. Rough. Exactly. Good point. Trey has pitched a gem. Yeah, sorry. I had this sitting there and I never sent it. And yeah, it's going to be Jan. I swear he started the other night. Oh my gosh, yes. Yes. Get Schneider out of here. Problem is all we got is righties on the bench, but anybody's better. You could have Valenzuela switch hitter hit. Ugh, Straw. Well, Straw. I'd rather see Straw here than Schneider. Yeah, I was a little worried about that. Yep. Not batting his weight. Maybe he'll get walked. Hello, Prince M. Welcome. All right, back to the game. Jan delivers a sinker upstairs. 1-0. 93. 0-1, 2.35 ERA, 4 games, a start, 7 2/3 innings pitched, 4 strikeouts, .78 whip from the Dominican Republic. Outside edge of the plate, sinker in there, 1-0. 1-1, pardon me. Schneider 0 for 1. I believe he did draw a walk. Yes, he did. Low and outside, takes a slider nearly in the dirt. 85, 2-1. 143 average, 3 homers, 12 RBI. It's like 554 OPS or whatever. Here's the pitch. Fouled it off. Sinker, 95. Evens the count, 2-2. Yeah, I agree. The problem is it's just a righty-righty matchup, and we have no lefty bats off the bench other than the switch hitter, Valenzuela. I hope so. They need to help themselves first before they can worry about getting help, too. Jan waiting. Oh, it's Gene. Sorry. It's Gene. Full count. I'm glad I listened. Jan. Pronounced Gene. Hey, no spoilers in the chat, please. Grounded to short. Bobbled. Throw to first. Offline. Safe. That should be an error. Bases loaded. No spoilers in the chat, please. You get a warning. You get a timeout. Then you get banned for repeat offenses. David Schneider reaches on the shortstop. Nunez bobble. That's a field. That could be fielding or throwing. I'm interested to see. It's going to be fielding because the throw wasn't great either. Excuse me. That'll bring up Pinyango. Takes the strike. Four seam 95. First error by either team today. Low sinker 96, 1-1. Yeah, sorry, I screwed up the pronunciation. It was Gene. They have. He's terrible. Good luck. Come on, Pinyango. Changeup missed outside 87, ball 2. Man, they are slow to update the count on the Nats TV. Changeup 87 missed outside. Come on, Pinyango, drive one. Fouled it off, four seam 94. I mean, we'll take a walk, sure, but we need just a single here. Drives in 2. No, everybody's stretching in the bullpen. Nobody really throwing to warm up yet for the Nats other than the guy from earlier. Here's the pitch, grounded. The second diving stop up over to first in time for the third out. 4-3 ground out. They get a run, but they leave the bases loaded. Bottom of the 6th coming up. House righty, Abrams lefty, Ford righty. That is the 3, 4, 5 hitters for the Nationals. All right, 1-1. We count 1 run for you Savage. Oh my goodness. Fudge. Welp. Certainly will take the 1 run. Just wish we had gotten more. 1-5-0, 1-2-1. So Kranick gave up 1 run in 1 inning. His ERA is 11.57. Savage has been through 5 innings, gave up a run on three walks and 2 hits. He has struck out 3. Nats staff has 4 strikeouts. Do we have a final? Yes, we do. Marlins beat the Phillies 8-6 in Miami today. In Detroit, Tigers 7, O's 0, top of the 7th, the runner at third, 2 outs, full count. Braves and Mets tied it to bottom of the 6th. Mets have a runner at second, 1 out. And looks like the Diamondbacks just shut out the Pirates 3-0. 5 hits for the Pirates. Yeah, it says end 9th in Pittsburgh. He actually hit the ball. Yep. Yeah, a good play to second. Savage misses upstairs, 4-seam, 92. 1-0 the count. That was a strike. I think on the swing, splitter in the dirt. Oh, yeah, didn't foul it off. Wow, 1-1. Upstairs slider, 86, misses 2-1. The hitter is House, 0 for 2, the third hitter in the Washington lineup. Fouls off a 4-seam, 93, evens the count, 2-2. Yeah, or we should take a look at those numbers, right? 1 for 7 with runners in scoring position. They've left 9 on base. That's a single. Nope. Varsho falls down, retreating, and makes the catch. Oh, my goodness. I'm not going to criticize him because sometimes those hard hit balls right at you are the hardest to field. So a liner to center. He started in, had to retreat, was falling down, and makes the catch. If he gets by him, that's probably an inside the park home run. Yep. Strike 1, 4-seam, 93. Strike zone disappeared again. Hold on. 1 for 7 and 9 left on base. Here, I'll post it in the chat. Oops, sorry. I didn't mean to do base running. Gosh darn it. Here, I'll delete it. Fouled off on a slider, 1-2 the count. Sorry, I missed some. Abrams is up. Abrams 1 for 2. Yeah, it ended up being a terrific catch. Just wasn't any style position points that you don't get. Grounded to second. Schneider to Okamoto, out number 2. So that's runs in scoring position, 1 for 7. Team left on base for the Blue Jays, 9. Ribalta, who pitched, I think, pretty well last night, warming up. The hitter is Harry Ford, 211, one homer, I think it said. He's the backup catcher. 211, 1 homer, 4 RBI in 19 at-bats. He's got a 1-0 count. Takes low outside corner, strike 1, slider, 87. You're welcome. You bet on the Nats? All right, well, good luck. Outside slider, 2-1, missed. 87 miles per hour, excuse me. Savage delivers. Grounder to third. Ernie Clement. Nice throw to Oak at first. For out number 3. 1, 2, 3. Nothing across. 5-3 ground out ends it. I think that was pitch 87 for Savage. So I hope he comes on to pitch the bottom of the 7th. But we'll see what Redface has to decide. All right. Through 6, a 1-1 game. 1-5-0, 1-2-1. You know what? I got to take a quick break. The two finals from today, 3-0 Diamondbacks over the Pirates, 8-6 Marlins over the Phillies. And in case I'm late, 2-2 and 2-2 Mets Braves in New York, Tigers 7-1 over the Orioles. In case I don't get back in time, we'll leave this up. I'll be right back. All right, we are back. Heading to the top of the 7th. Have to remember to play Take Me Out to the Ball Game. Rabalta is in now for the Nats. 0-1, 3.52 ERA, 33 games, 2 saves, 30 and 2/3 innings pitched, 30 strikeouts, 1.17 whip, 6'7", 245 pounds, 28 years of age, right-hander, Santa Clara, Cuba. Drafted by the Nats 2019, went to Miami-Dade Community College in Florida. Can't believe I actually made it back in time. Amazed. Outside, four-seam, misses, 97. Lucas, the hitter, 0 for 1 and 2 walks. Mad or bad? I mean, yeah, quality start for Savage. Hey, Ronnie, thanks for being here. Appreciate it. 2-0. As he misses high on a four-seam, 96. Oh, I hope so. Please let him pitch the 7th. 87 pitches is fine. Low, four-seam, bottom of the zone, strike 1, 2-1. I appreciate it, Ronnie. Thanks so much. We're at 60 likes. If you haven't hit like already, please hit the like button. Consider hitting the subscribe button. Thank you for your support. Lucas drives one into right center. Right fielder will have it for out number 1, well short of the track. F9, put out credited to James Wood and right. No. Exactly. Yeah, he deserves the win. You're right. I hope so. Who knows? Without Parsons, what's the pass rush going to look like early in the year, you know? Enjoy the subway. Hopefully. Hey, thank you. Appreciate it. Okamoto gets a hit into left. Just dumped it over the shortstop. 1 out, 1 on. Hit number 6 for Toronto today. Just 2 for the Nats. Lucas. Yeah, he ripped that one, but it was not into the gap enough in right center. Right fielder had enough time to track it down. As we get to see fans scrolling on their phone. I don't think that's a good look, DC. Watch. Sinker inside, 1-0. What? I mean, what? Seriously, what are we doing? I don't think you want to show fans scrolling on their phone. That's not good advertisement. I guess we're showing weird Hawaiian shirts by the Nats fans. Slider in there, 86. Just got the low inside corner. Oh, by Okamoto, yeah. Oh, nice. Wait, did he? I thought Springer homered yesterday. Oh, wait, Oak had a solo. That's right. Swung on a miss, changeup, 86. I totally forgot he had that solo shot. Springer is 0 for 3 with a walk. Well, no, he might be 0. He's 0 for 2 with a walk, 2 strikeouts and a run. Or got ahead of myself. Pitch clock at 1. There's the strikeout. Swung on a miss, changeup, 87. Strike 3, out 2. Now he has 2 strikeouts. That'll bring up Kirk, who's 1 for 3. Do I have to? Ooh, I got to plug in my devices here, too. All right, Ribalta, the pitcher, gave up a single, but 2 outs. Man, the Nats feed is glitching bad. I may have to switch. Low ball 1, 1-0. Kirk 1 for 3, the 5th hitter. Righty-righty matchup. Ribalta delivers at the knees. Slider 87, 1-1. 227 for Kirk, 3 homers, 12 RBI, 642 OPS, single in the 4th. Yep. Unfortunately, yes. Oh, excuse me. Snuck up on me. Yeah, I may switch to the SN feed. This is getting very glitchy. Low slider, 2-1. I think I will. This is driving me. We're getting like lines through the feed. It's very bad right now. I don't know if it's ESPN or Washington. Both. Inside, sinker misses, 97. 3-1 count to Kirk. Oh my, I can't take it anymore. I may have to switch mid-inning. Right down the middle, slider taken, 88 for strike 2. Full count, 2 outs. Okamoto, I think, at first. Ribalta delivers and inside out swing. Little looper into right, just over the second baseman. That falls for a single. Oak will get to third. And I am switching feeds because this feed is geschwinkto. And I got to play the Where Did You Move the Game ESPN game. All right, clicking on Sportsnet because there is something wrong with the Nats feed. It keeps glitching and breaking up. It's making me dizzy. All right, they're showing a replay of the hit. Hit number 7. Oh, I hope Sportsnet's not that far behind, though. All right, Varsho the hitter, 1 for 3 with a double. Ribalta with... Ribalta. Why am I saying Ribalto? Ribalta with 15 pitches. I look like someone you know. Yeah, I switched. Hello. That's amigo, his friend, right? I don't speak Spanish, no. Sam, what is up? How's it going? In there, 97, strike 1. Nice hit, Kirky. Yep. I'm watching on MLB.TV. Can I show the feed? Absolutely not. violates YouTube's terms of service and Major League Baseball's copyright laws. 0-2 as Varsho fouls off the second pitch. Yeah, YouTube, it violates their terms of service. Baseball, it violates their copyright laws, so I can't. Yes, I had to switch, but no pitch types now. Fouled off by Varsho. 0-2 still. I just couldn't. They were having tech issues. The feed was so glitchy. It was driving me nuts. I don't know what happened with the Nats feed. Okay, come on, Varsho. Need a single. I mean, Ernie's on Clement. Ernie's on Clement. Ernie's on deck. Oh my gosh. My stupid brain. Ribalta, the righty. Varsho, the lefty. Weak tapper down the third base line. In front of the bag, bobbled by House. And Oak is in to score. And the Jays have a 2-1 lead. Wow. I think that'll go as a hit. Yep, they gave him a hit. So an RBI. Wow. Jays will certainly take it, but that was going to be a tough play by Varsho, but he never got it. I'm sorry, by House to get Varsho at first, but he never came up with the ball in his glove. Ernie fouls one off. So the Jays get one in the 6th and one here in the 7th to take a 2-1 lead. Should be, what, 8 hits? 8 hits. Ernie hits one. Sportsnet thought it was going to the right fielder. They barely had the second baseman on the edge of the grass for out number 3. Terrible Sportsnet. But the Jays get a run. They leave 2, including 1 in scoring position at second. Bottom of the 7th coming up. Nats send up Lyle, lefty, Young, righty, Vivas, lefty, and let me cue up, take me out to the ball game real quick. Hope you're enjoying the live stream. If so, if you haven't already, please do me a favor. Hit the thumbs up or like button. Thank you for the 66 likes. Consider hitting the subscribe button so you don't miss out on Blue Jays play-by-play, other baseball play-by-play, and also WNBA in season now. Coming up in the fall, NHL, and also Packers football. But hitting like and or subscribe will help to get YouTube to recommend the channel to other viewers. This will help me grow the channel. Thank you for your support. If you happen to have a Twitch account, follow Sinbin Stream there as well. Same live stream, commercial, faster and commercial free. Everything is free. Thank you. Make sure we end ball game on time too. There we go. Perfect timing. And I got to plug in the tablet. There we go. Care Bears, August 15th day, giveaway day for the Blue Jays. All right, you Savage is back on the mound. All right. That's what we wanted. Excuse me. All right, that refreshed it. There we go. 6 innings, 2 hits, and a run given up. And I think 3 walks. Low, 93 to Lyle. 1-0 the count. That was a 4-seam, of course. Fouled off, 85, 1-1 the count. All right, we picked up a few more likes. Thank you so much. In the air to center. Varsho has to check up and let it drop for a one-hop single. Leadoff single, Lyle aboard. That'll bring up Young, who's 1 for 1 with a double, and a walk, and an RBI. Did we get another final? Nope. Just the 2. Diamondbacks 3, Pirates 0, Marlins 8, Phillies 6. And Tyler Rogers, the Submariner, warming up for the Jays. Great. So that means he's thinking Hoffman for the 8th. Bunted to 3rd. Ernie Clement over to Okamoto. Sack bunt. Moves the tying run into scoring position with 1 out. Young moved the runner to 2nd. Ooh, I'm way behind on the chat. Yeah, that one where he fell down. No, he had that one at the wall. May have robbed a home run. If not, at least a double. A run-scoring double. Time for the VAR show. Hello, Angela. Welcome. Oh, heck yes. Good point. Do something. Yeah. Andy showed up. I guessed. Nice. Thanks, Sam. Nice hitting. Yeah, Wayne. Let's go VAR show. Yeah. Sorry, I got way behind. Hopefully, Sugary Lawson. Low 92. 1-0 that count to Vivas. No. Yeah, Vivas. I think it's Vivas. Fouled off. 86. 0-2. What? No, 1-1. My goodness. 40-foot singles. Yeah. Yep. Fouled it off himself. Is it a fair ball? Kirk quickly grabbed it and tagged him, but nope, it's a foul ball. 1-2. Good heads-up play. Oh, yeah, it is. Wait, Trey's birthday was yesterday? 23 years only. I feel old. Yep, you and me both. Wait a minute. What happened here? Yeah, I know. It's called Ball Game by the guy who did it. I know. Yes, I have a hat for every team. That way I can put the logo on my screen without doing any extra work. Fouled it off. 1-2 still. Schultz and Palmquist, righty, lefty. Double barrel action for the Nats. How do you spell Palm? I don't know how to spell it. Upstairs, 2-2, missed. Ah, crowd noise. I gotta loop these. And then just interject with some. In the dirt, chased a nasty pitch. 86 for strike 3 and out 2. Wow. Vivas, what are you doing? Slider in the dirt. Good block by Kirk, too. Runner still at second with 2 down, and that's going to be it. We're going to get Rogers in the game. You Savage with the gem. Tip your caps to Trey Savage. And Redface makes the call for Tyler Rogers. We'll take a break. We'll get you Rogers numbers, too. Heck of a game. He's on the hook for the runner at second, but 6 2/3, 3 hits and 3 walks, a run earned, strikes out 4, Currently ERA 3.73. Hopefully Rogers gets the final out in the 7th. And the Jays can start adding insurance runs in both the 8th and the 9th. Yep, they did. They did. The lawnmower man. Yeah, I call him the submariner because of his delivery. Yeah, exactly. I mean, they're a full run lower in 2026 than they were in 2025. They're 30th in runs scored. I mean, there's no denying. Yes, the pitching has been awful, and yes, the defense has been awful. I mean, at times for both, but the offense is consistently underperforming. Yeah, I hear you. Ah, yeah. I mean, Nunez is up. What is Nunez? Is he a switch? Yeah, Nunez is a switch hitter. I kind of get it. All right, here's Rogers. 1-2, 1.51 ERA, 49 games, 2 saves, 47 and 2/3 innings pitched, 27 strikeouts, 1.07 whip, 6'3, 180, 35 years of age, right-hander, born in Denver, Colorado. Giants drafted him 2013. Austin P. State debuted 2019. He's got a twin brother in the league, Taylor Rogers. I keep forgetting what team Taylor's on, though. First pitch right down the middle, 84, strike one to Nunez. 246 average, 1 homer, 31 RBI, fly out, strikeout. So that, of course, was a sinker. He's mostly a sinker ball pitcher. Checks the runner at second, delivers upstairs, 84, 1-1. Yeah. I didn't come up with red face, so I don't remember who in the chat did, so I've just started calling him at. Fouled it off. 1-2. Yep. Excellent start by Trey. I know. This is what I'm worried about. It's like, who's coming in on the 8th? They better not yank Rogers. Leave him in. Inside 8. What are you challenging, Kirk? Jays are going to be out of ABS challenges. This one's like 3 inches inside. Sinker, 83. What are you watching, Kirk? Again, in freaking side. Show the measurement, Sportsnet. Ah. So Kirk burns both ABS challenges on balls way inside. Challenge high, challenge low, challenge outside. Do not waste them on inside pitches. What are you doing? Orioles? Yes, Trey is done. He's on the hook for the runner at second. Yeah, he is a twin. Yep. Kirk, I don't know what is wrong with him. Grounded to third. Ernie Clement digs it and throws to Okamoto in time for out number 3. Terrible camera work by Sportsnet. They barely had Clement in the picture. We get through the 7th. We head to the top of the 8th. 2-1 Jays, and they'll send up Jimenez lefty, Schneider righty, Pinango lefty, the top of the order. 8, 9, and 1. And the Jays are out of ABS challenges. Kirk challenged 2 pitches inside. 2-8-0. Sorry, 1-3-1. That is a mistake. Forgot the Nats got their 3rd hit. Nats got a run in the 4th. Jays got one in the 6th and 7th. We're heading to the top of the 8th. They need to get more runs. All right. Again, if you missed it, Diamondbacks 3, Pirates 0 final in Pittsburgh. In Miami, Marlins 8, Phillies 6. Tigers 7, Orioles 5. Well, the Orioles finally got on the board. Top of the 8th in Detroit. Nobody out, nobody on for the O's. Mets 3, Braves 2. Bottom of the 7th, Mets have 2 down, but the base is loaded. Yeah, I gotcha. Yeah, he's got that tricky delivery. He sends risers. I'm on Sportsnet. Yeah. Oh, groundouts. Gotcha. I wish he would be the 8th inning man. I hope he does not send Hoffman out there in the 8th, but I'm not holding my breath. Yep. I certainly hope so. I hope so too. Ground out. Yeah, I gotcha. Jimenez bunts one. Fortunately, it went foul because that would have been an easy out. 0-1. Yeah, I know he's a sinker baller, and that's typically what they get is ground outs. Oh. Hey, don't forget, we're not done with baseball after the Jays game. We'll be back for Astros Angels, 8:30 Central. I might push it back to 8:33, but first pitch 8:38. And Jays are off tomorrow. But we'll have baseball in the morning and WNBA at night. Fouled off 0-2 by Jimenez. A cutter 90. First pitch was a cutter 89. Foul bunt and then fouled off. 0-2 to Jimenez. 0 for 2. And he had a hit by pitch. That's right. He got hit in the right tricep. Bounced one in the dirt. This is Schultz. 1-2. Forgot to say that. Paxton Schultz, I think he pitched either Monday or Tuesday. 1-2, right-hander, 5.68 ERA. 26 games, a start, a save, 31 2/3 innings pitched, 31 strikeouts, 1.61 whip, 6'3", 205. Age 28. From Utah Valley, drafted by the Brewers, 2019. Orem, Utah, born. All right. Jimenez fouls off a high pitch, 93. Still 1-2. Four seam. And that was way upstairs. Time for the big guitars. Yeah. I would take any winning streak at this point. Grounded. Oh, what a diving stop behind the bag in shallow center by the shortstop in time to first. And I think the shortstop hurt himself on that dive. Unless he's just adjusting the belt. Nunez to Garcia Jr. What a play to his left. Jimenez retired, 6-3 ground out. That was well to the first base side of second, and he made a diving stop in center. CJ? Yep, time for insurance, agreed. Well, Davis Schneider at the plate, 0 for 2 with a walk. That's a strike? Well, thanks, Kirk, for wasting our challenges. Should have been a ball. 0-1, that was definitely upstairs, but we're out of ABS challenges thanks to Kirk's terrible vision behind the plate. Upstairs, that one swung on a miss, 91, so that's a strike. But this was definitely a ball. Cutter 90 should be 1-1. Don't think we've pointed out the umps today. Lance Barksdale. That sounds like an old name that needs to retire at the end of the season. Behind the dish. In the dirt. 1-2, pardon me. Schultz with 8 pitches. 1-2 pitch. Schneider takes upstairs. 90. 2-2. You sure, Lance Barksdale, on that one? Abrams. Bat in the 8th. Yeah, no changes yet. Abrams is the DH. Schneider fouls it off. Four seam. No. Yeah. 2-2 still. Exactly. Yep. Schneider's batting right now. 9th hitter. Upstairs works a full count. 3-2. I mean, if he had swung at this, I don't know what would be wrong with him. Cutter 91. Yep, and I'm sure the Jays have the least. I'm sure they're 30th in the league in RBIs. Like it and subscribe, please, if you haven't already. Thank you so much. It's free. That's all I ask in return to help me grow the channel with YouTube. Schneider lines one down the left field line. That's a fair ball. And he will head to second with a stand-up double with 1 out, pardon me, in the top of the 8th. Wow. Dang. Hit number 9 for the Jays. Extra base hit number 2, though. Varsho and Schneider with doubles, and then 7 singles by the Jays. 2-hit games for Okamoto, Kirk, and Varsho, by the way. Pinango up 1 for 4. All right. Maybe Schneider can hit 145 now. Upstairs, 90. Wait a minute. That was a strike? All right. It might have just nicked the zone. All right. Schneider hitting 150. Look out. Schultz delivers high, and Pinango fouls it off down the left field line in foul territory. 1 hop sliding attempt, no good. 0-2 the count. That pitch was really high. 4-seam 94. I don't know what he's swinging at in late. Yep, he just hit a double. Surprise hit. Yeah, down the left field line. Good attempt here by the left fielder, but ball bounced and maybe hit him in the face. No, it hit him in the body as glasses went flying. Yeah, double by Schneider, foul ball by Pinango. 0-2 count with 1 out and Schneider the runner at second. Wow, they've worn out the grass where the left fielder usually stands. You can see it's all yellow. Pinango fouls off a 90-mile-per-hour pitch, still 0-2. Yeah, that one was too close to take. He may have been rung up on it. I don't blame him for fouling that one off. I don't know. He's been brutal this year. He's been up and down with Buffalo this year. He's just back to 150 average. He'd been down to 143. Low, almost in the dirt. 1-2. Pinango takes a ball. Change up 85. No, yeah, Schneider shouldn't be on the team. I'm sorry. He's useless. Yeah, I would DFA him. You don't want to waste minor league at bats on him. He does not belong on the team. Outside, 95. Nats are challenging, and they're going to lose, and they'll be down to 1 ABS challenge. Toronto already done. I don't blame the Nats, though. It is the top of the 8th. Let me guess Yep, crowd noise expired. I got to fix that. All right, Pinango, 2-2 count. Oh, great. Sportsnet is crapping out on me. Come on, ESPN. God, they are so bad. Pinango fouls it off, 91. Off the facade and right. Foul territory. Still 2-2. All right, I got to remember to get out and back in because I bet you we're behind after that little glitch. All right, a kid got the ball. That's awesome. Pinyango calls time. Yeah, we're going to be behind now. Righty Schultz against the lefty Pinyango. 2-2 pitch. Checks the runner, delivers. Tapper past the third baseman into left. Schneider will have to hold at third. Yeah, there was no chance, especially with one out. All right, bare minimum sac fly, Lucas, please. And Straw will run for Pinyango. Okay, I have no problem with that. I don't know. I guess Straw is faster than Pinyango, and they'll play him at left. And it's the top of the 8th. I have no problem with that one. So pinch runner Straw. The hitter is Lucas. Bare minimum, we need a sac fly. And I'm wondering if Schultz might be done or there's a mound visit. Sportsnet not showing it. Yep, mound visit in progress. Yep, we hope so. Yep, definitely need it. Sorry. I'm not a buyer on that, Barbara, but I appreciate the positivity. Yes, they're only technically 5.5 games out of the third wild card, but 6 teams to climb is about 3 too many, maybe 4 too many. When you only have 3 teams below you. 283 average, 5 homers, 18 RBI. Lucas 0 for 2, but does have 2 walks. Wait, is that right? Outside 1-0. How can it, are they in their 5th time through the order? Yeah, they are. Pinyango's 2 for 5. The strikeout. All right, not used to the Jays hitting 5 times in the order. Righty lefty. Schultz delivers inside. Straw to second. Oh, barely safe. I wouldn't be surprised if the Nats challenge this. I thought he was out. The throw beat him. Allegedly his 6th stolen base. They are challenging. I think this is going to be an out. Live, it looked like he was out. Very close. What's with the Guardians today?
Down on the left arm of Straw before the left hand got to the base.
Guardians play the Reds. That game's on ESPN, 6:10. Man, Straw, you got to grab the corner. What are you doing grabbing the middle of the bag? Avoid the stupid tag. The foot is in the way. Jays even announcers think he's out. Orioles, Tigers 7-7, by the way. Mets 3-2 on the Braves. Both games in the bottom of the 8th. Long challenge going on here. Even the Jays announcers are like, why would you steal with 1 out? Still waiting. Yeah, so the Guardians are on ESPN if you're interested. Oh, I'm sorry. ESPN Unlimited. My bad. Not ESPN. Oh, the call stands. Lucas gets the bag. I still don't like stealing there with 1 out. You almost took the bat out of the hands of Lucas to get a frickin' sac fly. The count is 2-1. The call stands. I thought he was out, honestly, but I don't think they had a good enough look at it. as the cleat of the fielder. Yeah. Cookie jar. Popped it up, but luckily over the third base dugout. Strike 2. Yeah. Sportsnet didn't really show all the angles. Yeah, even the Jays announcers are like, I would have understood that with 2 outs, but not with 1 out. And I agree, you got to give Lucas a chance at a sac fly. But at any rate, they stay out of the double play. Inside, okay, the count isn't 2-1. It's 3-1. Ah. All right, sorry, I butchered the count. Lucas has a 3-1 count, according to Sportsnet. Fouled it. That ricocheted off the ump, I think. 3-2. Hard swing by Lucas. Now it's 3-2. Let's go. What a call. Yep. It's not something new. Exactly. I think that's it. It just wasn't clear. Fouled off. 90. Still 3-2. Sportsnet has the Angels. Oh. Tonight? Yeah. Well, I'll have it. I didn't know who had it. Yeah, Astros Angels. Lucas, let's go. Skip is again. Oh, Schneider. Swung on and missed. Strike 3. This pitch wasn't even close to a strike. Upstairs, Lucas out on junk. Literally higher than his armpit. 94 four seam. 2 down. Come on, Okamoto. We need a hit or a walk. Keep this inning alive, please. First pitch takes upstairs 90 for ball 1. Exactly. Why? I agree. Oak 229 average, 24 homers, 66 RBI. Leads the team by far in homers and RBI. 2 for 4. Pops it up. Foul territory behind the plate and into the stands. About 3 rows deep. 1-1 the count. Yep, should have had bases loaded with 1 out for Okamoto. Instead, 2nd and 3rd with 2 down. Yep. Yeah, and more importantly, 1 out. That was ball 4. I don't know what he's swinging at. Yep. We'll take a single or a walk. I would prefer a single. Upstairs, 2-1, missed 91. Kazbuma. That was a cutter. Come on, Kaz. Oak the chopper. Hello, Schellingberg. Welcome. Smoke 'em Oak. That's well said. I don't know. They may just pitch around him. This may be an intentional walk with first base open. Upstairs, not even close. 93-1. Schultz with 30 pitches in relief. Oof, I need water too. Hit the like and or subscribe, please. We got 330-ish watching and we got 74 likes. All right, here's the 3-1. Lifted into center over the second baseman. Diving attempt not made by the center fielder. In comes Straw. And I would think, oh man, how did they not score 2 on? No, they did. Okay. Sportsnet just super slow. They didn't show both runners scoring. And it is 4-1. Kaz is credited with a 2 RBI double, his 14th. Diving attempt by James. That was not James Wood. Okay, he picked it up. It was deflected by a diving attempt by Jacob Young. So the Jays have their insurance, luckily. 4 runs on 11 hits. I shorted them a hit. Huge 2 out, 2 RBI double by Kaz. Hey, it wasn't a homer, but it was a double. Two big runs here in the 8th with 2 outs. Springer lines one into left. One hopper to the left fielder. Throw coming to the plate. Cut off, and Kaz scores from second. Another 2-out RBI hit. That's a single. An RBI single for Springer. Plates Kaz. And there we go. It's as good as a 3-run homer by Kaz, and now we still have Springer at second, or at first, so even better. 3 runs in and a wild top of the 8th. They cut off the throw. I'm surprised they didn't get a better throw towards the plate. 5-1, and I think that's it for Schultz. He's done. Williams coming in, Trevor Williams, and we'll take a commercial break. Let's go, Jays. Finally putting themselves in a position to win a series for the first time in 3 weeks. And you know what? I got to go get water. I'll be right back. There's Williams' numbers. All right. Please like and subscribe here on YouTube if you haven't already. Doing one or both helps to get the channel recommended by YouTube to other viewers. Sorry. Texting my wife. All right. Like and subscribe here on YouTube helps the channel get recommended to other viewers by YouTube. This will help me grow the channel. It's all free. Thank you for your support. Follow on Twitch if you have a Twitch account. Same live stream. It is faster and commercial free. Okay, Trevor Williams apparently making his 2026 debut. 6'3", 231, 34 years of age, right-hander. Nickname Project. Born in San Diego, California. Picked by the Marlins in 2013. Went to Arizona State. Debuted in 2016. So, yeah, first action for him on the year. All right, that'll bring up the captain. Kirk fouls off. 0-1. Four seam 89, and Sportsnet didn't even put up the velocity. I'm way behind on the chat. I'll do my best, everybody. Yep. Fortunately, we had some 2-out hits. At the knees, 89. Sinker, strike 2. Chad Dallas swarming for the Jays. So that's good. Yeah, this has been a long inning, so I bet you they elect to not send Rogers out. 1-2. Kirk took one in the dirt. Let's go. Yes, go Jays. Yes. Scrap hit fest for the Jays. Yeah, finally late. We finally did. 4-1. Let's go. Yay, Okamoto. Yeah, clutch 2-out RBI double. And Kirk whiffs, but that was a tough pitch on the outside edge of the plate for strike 3. They get, what, 4 runs? No, sorry, 3 runs. They had 1 in the 6th, 1 in the 7th, 3 here in the 7th. And we head to the bottom of the 8th. Wood lefty, Garcia lefty, House righty, due up for the Nationals. The Nasty Nats. $5-12-0-1-3-1. Yeah, they've really busted it open with the bats in the last 3 innings. Oak. Let's go. Probably, if I haven't already. Kaboom. Yeah, that was just a little, what Hawk Harrelson would say, a little duck snort into center. Texas League double, I guess. Yes, hey, Jolo, what's up? Yes, finally. A blessing in disguise that he got tightness in his hamstring. Yeah, I hear you. 5-1. Yeah, nice hit there by Springer to drive in an important run with Kaz Okamoto at second. Yeah, well, we got a double and a single, so that was just as good. Keep it coming. Nothing's over yet. Yeah, Lucas, if that he had taken that walk, I agreed. Yeah, exactly. We're lucky to get 3 runs a game sometimes, 4 max. Yeah. I know, I had to go get some. I don't know about that. Well, good luck, Chris. Thanks for being here. Well, we still got 6 outs to get. Oh, sorry, I forgot to flip it to the bottom of the 8th, didn't I? First pitch, grounded down the right field line in the corner. Lucas gets there, but that'll be a stand-up double. 1 pitch and an extra base hit to start the bottom of the 8th. Hit by James Wood, 110 miles per hour exit velocity, 26 RBI. All right, let's keep him there at second. Just the 4th hit for the Nasty Nats. Low and outside, ball 1. Again, Dallas, the pitcher. I can't remember. Wait, it says Rogers. It is Rogers. I thought Dallas would be in. That's a liner into left. That'll be stopped by Varsho on was that Straw? That scores the run. Oh boy, batting practice. And we wanted Rogers in, and unfortunately, it's not going well. Here in the bottom of the 8th. Varland warming up now. All right, so Rogers still in. Tena, T-E-N-A, the hitter. Tena, it is Tena, pinch hitting. No. I don't know. It's best game in a long time. Since the All-Star break. Inside. Yeah. Tatena. No, they called that a strike. 0-1. All right, I couldn't see it. Yeah, the second half, exactly. Yeah, Chad Dallas was warming. Now it's Varland. We got a 1-1 count. I forgot to get out and back in, so we're behind. Urias takes over at second. Thank goodness. So no more Schneider. At the knees, 83, strike 2. Yes, Schneider is out of the game. Yes, I try to when I can. Or are you talking to somebody else besides me? Low, 83, 2-2 the count. Now Varland. Yeah, Dallas just got activated. They sent Van Eyck down. It is Rogers. I made a mistake. I thought Dallas was coming in. That's fouled off. 2-2. Sorry, I'm so far behind on the chat. All right, first and second, nobody out. 2-2 count. Tana takes inside, nearly hit him. He's a 243 hitter. 3-2 that count. Yeah, he just no. I made a mistake. I'm sorry. Rogers is still in. I made a mistake. Sorry. Dallas got called. That's got to be a strike. He calls this a ball. And thanks to the freaking wasted challenges, this was terrible. This was a strike. Stupid ump. Lance freaking Barksdale screws him. That's ball 4. And Rogers is done. That should have been out number 1. Gosh, freaking darn it. First and second, nobody out. Varland coming in. Yeah, Rogers is like, I just got royally screwed. Varland's coming in. All right, we need to get out and back into SN. Fudge. Now you got to try and get Louis to nail it down for 2 innings. It should be 1 out, though. The Lance Barksdale just screwed him over. That was strike 3, and he calls it a ball. And frickin' Kirk wasted our 2 challenges. It's Okamoto at first. Okamoto at first. Urias at second. Clement at third. Jimenez at short. Yeah. Abrams, I think, is due up now. Yeah, Abrams is at the plate waiting for Varland. Varland, 3-3 record, 1.02 ERA, 48 games, 22 saves, 53 innings pitched, 72 strikeouts, .96 whip, and his older brother is Gus Varland on the Nationals, who pitched yesterday. From St. Paul, Minnesota, drafted by the Twins, 2019. Concordia St. Paul was his college or university. 5 holds, 22 for 22 on save opportunities. Opponent batting average 196. Gosh darn it, Lance Barksdale. Yes, he is due up right now. Rogers is out. Varland is in. But they did not use Dallas. Yeah, we're at 87. Can we get to 100, please? Thank you so much. Yep, exactly. No, Abrams is at bat. He lines one, diving stop. They've got the runner at third on the force out. Nice play. Fielder's choice. 6-5 on the putout. Jimenez to Clement. Nice play by Jimenez. Got the lead runner. Had to make a diving stop to his left. Really the only play. Clement had to take a couple steps to the bag. Runner was in no hurry to get there. Yeah, he just had a fielder's choice. Yep. Varland in. Sorry, I'm behind. Yep. Geriatric ump, exactly. Outside 1-0. Yeah, it should have been a strike. Yeah, Abrams just grounded into a fielder's choice, 6-5 at third base. And yep, he's done it before. This isn't new. Low 87, 2-0. The hitter now is Harry Ford. So wait, they didn't pinch hit for Harry Ford? Yep. Kirk wasted 2 challenges on inside pitches right down the middle. Swinging strike, 2-1 on a 4-seam, 98. Yep. Yeah, true. He could have bunted. They're down by 3. Fouled straight back. 2-2. Just missed it. Sorry, I'm furiously trying to catch up. Yeah, great play by Jimenez to his left. Yeah, well, it wasn't his fault. The stupid ump screwed him. Should have been 1 out. Should be 2 now. Low and outside. Full count. 3-2. Yeah, Schulman, I'm sure. I mean, he didn't like the straw stolen base. I had him up. Hopefully no Hoffman, yeah. Outside. Louis walked him. Base is juiced with only 1 out. Oh, my goodness, this team. Lyle, the left fielder, up 1 for 3 today. No, that pitch was outside. That was not the ump's fault. That was definitely outside. Yeah, not even close. Wouldn't have been even worth a challenge. Fouled straight back. My goodness, they are just missing. Lyle, 246, 11 homers, 52 RBI, singled in his last at bat. Varland dirty with 8 pitches. Okay, we need a strikeout, infield pop-out, or a double play. Outside edge of the plate, 0-2. Lyle in the left-handed batter's box. Varland, the right-handed pitcher, on the mound. Excuse me. Outside, swung on and missed, chased one. First strikeout for Varland. 2 away. Huge out. Oh, my days. Yeah, I've heard that. Not till recently, but I've heard that. Yeah, no, that walk was legit. There was nothing wrong. Barksdale just screwed Rogers. That was it. Should be out of the inning. That should have been out number 3, but instead the inning continues. Jacob Young, 1 for 1, a walk, RBI double, and a sac bunt. Swung on and missed, 99, strike 1. Outside edge of the plate on a 4-seam, not a 4-stream. Eric Lauer. Yeah, I'm sorry. I've only been following the Jays since June, so I don't really know. Popped him up. Varsho running in and will make the catch for out number 3. Whew. Varland gets him out of the jam, and we head to the 9th. Bases left loaded by the Nats. They did get a run, though, so it is 5-2. Varsho lefty. Clement righty, Jimenez lefty, due up for Toronto in the 9th. Whoops, sorry, I forgot to say top 9th. Forgot to switch it, I mean. 5-12, 2-5-1. 5-12, 2-5-1. One second. Orioles and Tigers 7-7, top of the 10th in Detroit. Ghost runner at second with 1 out and a 2-strike count. Brewers Giants underway, bottom of the 1st in San Francisco. No score, 1 out for the Giants. Another final to report from New York. Mets 3 and Braves 2. Earlier today, Diamondbacks shut out the Pirates in Pittsburgh 3-0. Marlins in Miami beat the Phillies 8-6. Phillies 5 over 500. Marlins 1 over 500. All right, Williams. I think Williams was already in the game, wasn't he? Yeah, this is his. He got 1 out. That's his first out. He got a strikeout to end the top of the 8th. This is his first appearance this year. All right. Top of the 9th. Need to get that run back, I would say. Make it a little more comfortable for Varland on the mound. Foul. Whoops. Yeah, we wouldn't be playing Let's Go. Fouled off by Varsho for strike 1. Really? Yeah. Fouled off. 0-2. Go, Jay. Yeah, they always make it exciting. Yep, at least Varland got him out of it. Well, got to finish the 9th, though. Yeah, we need that run back. Varsho lines one into right center, but the right fielder has it for out number 1. I thought that might get down in the gap. I thought wrong. F9. Yep. Yeah, Orioles had a huge comeback. They were down 5-0, I think. Yeah, that was great. Clement fouls off the first pitch, 0-1. Oh, yeah, the other game. Yeah. Gotcha. Yeah, sorry, I don't know who that is, so I can't comment. Hopefully. Yeah, I agree, Jolo. Let's get the run back. Ernie grounds the third over to first in time. Quickly, 2 up, 2 down in the 9th. Jeez. We would be up by 1 at best or losing. That's what would have happened. The undercover spy for the Dodgers. Yes, no spoiling. Bunted, foul, strike 1. Jimenez, the hitter, 0 for 3, got hit in the right triceps, though, so he did get on once. Oh, it was 7. I'm sorry, my mistake. I knew it was 5. He had a good 2 or 3 weeks in June and July, but not lately, no. Swung, and everybody's going to remember him blowing the Padres game, the last game before the All-Star break. And he blew another one recently. Swinging strike, sweeper outside. Yeah, I like Jimenez. I know he hasn't had the average lately. Tonight, no, because they're both on USA, so I will not have WNBA tonight. And I missed last night's game because of the rain delay, and then the I was just like, forget it. I could have joined it at halftime, but it had been a long day, so I passed. But yeah, WNBA tomorrow night. No, I didn't. I've only been doing Jays games since real early June. Still 1-2 to Jimenez. I could probably find the game I started. I would say like June 3rd, probably. Fouled it off, 90. Still 1-2. Jimenez battling Williams. Okay, no, it was June 5th. Friday, June 5th is when I think I started doing Jays games. I think it was the Yankees they were playing. Tapper down the right first base line, pardon me, taken to the bag by the first baseman for out number 3. 3 up, 3 down. Louis will take to the mound again to try and nail this one down. Jays lead 5-2. Nats send up Vivas, lefty. Nunez, switch hitter. Then the top of the order, Wood, lefty. Ugh. Get those first 2 out, please. All right, we're at 90 likes. If you haven't hit that like button yet, please do so now. Maybe we can have an outside shot at hitting 100 before the end of the game. Yeah, so let me look that up real quick. Jays first half schedule. So my first Jays game, I think, was no, it wasn't the Yankees. It was the O's. Yeah, that 13-3 loss to the O's was my first game, but they actually came back and won that series 2-1. I think that was my first game. I was like, what have I done? Friday, June 5th is when I started doing. And the Jays haven't won a series since the San Francisco series when they won July 7th and 8th. So that was what, 3 weeks ago already. One, two. Oh no, I guess it wasn't 3 weeks ago. It was almost 2 full weeks ago. No, wait a minute. No, it has been 3 weeks. 3 weeks to the day since they won a series. They lost 2 or 3 to the Padres before the break. Lost 2 or 3 to the White Sox coming out of the break. Lost 3 of 4 to the Rays and 2 of 3 to the Red Sox. And they're split with the Nats currently. Vivas takes a ball 1-0 that count. Liner into left. That gets down for a single. And the Nats have the leadoff runner aboard. And now the tying run is on deck. 87 low, golfed it into left. Oh, okay. I believe you. Yeah. I hope they trade him. I don't know if they will. Adder with the complaints. All right, technology issue for Kirk. I don't know what the delay is. They let him go. Hello, Clint 007, and hello, welcome from New Zealand. Fouled off 100, 0-1 to the ninth hitter, Nunez, the shortstop. Hitting from the left-handed batter's box. Righty-lefty. He has 0 for 3 with a strikeout. Swung on and missed, or did he tip it? I don't know. Either way, it's 0-2. A little bit outside. Ow. That was my right shoulder. All right. Here's the pitch. Weak tapper. Off of Kirk. Foul ball. 0-2. Or was it already? Okay, we had four seam 100 fouled off. Then we had foul four seam. All right. Varland at 17 pitches. Grounded up the middle, taken to the bag by Jimenez, over to first in time for a GIDP. 6-3 assist, or put out and assist for Jimenez, put out for Okamoto at first, and Louis down to the final out of the game, hopefully here for the Nats. Wow, what a nice ground ball right up the middle. Great play. Behind the bag by Jimenez. Swung on and missed. Wood chased low. 95. 0-1. He is 2 for 3. Single walk, double, and a run scored. 272 average. 30 homers. 72 RBI. Grounded to first. Okamoto behind the bag. Throws to Louis Varland for the series win. Finally. First time in 3 weeks the Jays win 2 of 3. Let's go. All right. Game over. Save number 23 of 23 for King Louis Varland. You Savage evens his record at 5-5. ERA of 3.73. He tossed a gem. Rabalta takes the loss. 0-2, 3.69 ERA. Varland again lowers his ERA to 0.98. Went 2 innings to nail down the save. And part of the thinking probably is, since they have an off day tomorrow, maybe that's why he elected to go for King Louis for 2 innings. All right, we had 168 votes. 63% were correct for the Jays. All right, let's lose the hat and probably the jersey too. It's getting hot in here. All right, thank you so much for being here. Please join me tonight or tomorrow. We got baseball on tap. We'll be back with game 1 against the St. Louis Cardinals. 6 p.m. Central on Friday, 7 Eastern. But tonight, Astros Angels, 9:30 Eastern, 8:30 Central. Rangers Rays tomorrow morning at 11 a.m. Central, 12 noon Eastern. Sun Sky WNBA at 7. And next WNBA after that will be Tempo Valkyries, 7:30 Sunday night. All right, so final score here. We'll get to the box score. I'll try to check the chat once we go through the... So win number 50 for Toronto. They're 50-59. And the Nats dropped to 55-54. One second. Let's take down that. All righty. Whoops, I shorted the Nats a hit. They came up with 6 hits. My bad. Hold the phone. Your call is important. Please hold on. There we go. 5-12-0, 2-6-1. Jays got a run in the 6th and the 7th and poured on 3 in the 8th. Huge 2-out double by Okamoto, and then Springer knocked Okamoto in after that, and they needed it. As the Nats rallied, they had a run in the 4th, and they picked one up in the 8th, but Varland nailed down the 2-inning save. Okamoto with 3 for 5 today and 2 RBIs and 2 runs scored. He's your player of the game, I'd say. It broke open. So he scored the 5th run, and he drove in the 3rd and 4th run. So, yeah, Okamoto's your star of the game. 2-hit games, though, for Pinango, Kirk, and Varsho. Wait, the Jays? Oh, okay. RBIs, Springer, Varsho, and Clement. Okamoto again scored 2. Straw scored 1 run on pinch running. Springer scored a run, and Schneider scored a run. I think he walked her. Yeah, Schneider actually went 1 for 3 and had a walk. Wood was 2 for 4. Everybody else had 1 hit. 4 people that had 1. RBIs by Garcia Jr. and Young. Runs scored by Wood and Abrams. Double number 19 for Varsho. Double number 6 for Schneider. Double number 14, the big difference for Okamoto. Young with his 14th double. Wood with his 26th double. And again, Okamoto with RBIs, he's up to 68 to lead the team. Jays were 5 of 13 with runners in scoring position, but they left 12 on base. Nats were 2 for 9 and left 8 on base. Savage pitched a gem. with the win. He's 5-5, 6 2/3 innings pitched, gave up a run on 3 hits and 3 walks, struck out 4, 3.73 ERA. Rogers gets the hold, his 23rd hold, only got an out, got screwed by Lance Barksdale, should have gotten 2 outs. Varland got ice dumped on him by either Ernie Clement, and then he chucked his glove at Ernie Clement. At any rate, Varland with the 2-inning save only gave up a hit and a walk. Save 23, 0.9 ERA. Rogers 1.69 ERA. Littell 4 2/3 shutout innings. Kranick an inning, gave up a run. What would they call him? Jean with a third scoreless. Ribalta with the loss, an inning, gave up a run. Schultz gave up 3 runs in 2/3 of an inning. And Williams nailed down the last inning in a third. All right. And we'll check the scoreboard. Mets 3, Braves 2, Diamondbacks 3, Pirates 0, Marlins 8, Phillies 6. No score Rockies Padres, no score Brewers Giants. O's 9, Tigers 7, bottom of the 11th. Dang it. Come on, Detroit Tigers. All right. Let me catch up on the chat before I head on out. Let me see if anybody's live. Probably not. Yeah. We'll probably just end it. Coffee or whiskey? No, I was having water. I did have my coffee earlier. Huge double play. Great pitch by Varland. Great play by Jimenez. Jays win. Hello, Prince. Thank you. Nationals lose. Finally. Finally won a series. First time in 3 weeks since they beat the Giants on the road. When the heck did they win their last home series then? Good gravy. Let's look that up. When did they last win a home series? They beat the Mets June 29th and July 1st. That's the last time they won a series in Rogers Center, because then they had that West Coast trip, Seattle, San Francisco, San Diego. Because in the second half at home, they lost 2 of 3 to the White Sox, 3 of 4 to Tampa, and now they went Boston, Washington. Now they're off tomorrow, and they'll have a chance to win a series at home against the Cardinals. Friday night, Saturday afternoon, early Sunday afternoon. And then they've got 3 in Houston, makeup game in Chicago. I guess I'll have to buy Marquee again, to be determined. And then 3 in Philly before they have 4 at home against the Red Sox. So that's the next couple of weeks for the Jays. Yeah, then they got a huge stretch with the AL East. Boston at home, Mets at home, Tampa on the road, Yankees on the road. So if they're going to make any time up, they got to get these NL wins, and then they got to win 2 of 3 in Houston. And we'll have a bit of a preview tonight of Houston as they take on the Angels. Let's go. Thank you, Richard. Thank you. You're welcome. Appreciate the kind words. Yep. No Guerrero, no problem, Gordon. Yep. Finally a series win. Defense, finally, yes. When they are flashing the leather and doing good things on defense, good things happen. Yep. Thank you, Pittsburgh Steeltown girl. Thank you. Sorry about the Pirates today. Yep. Nice pitching today. Batters were also good. Yep. No complaints. I wish I shared your enthusiasm. Hopefully. Yeah. Hopefully. Cardinals Cardinals struggling with the Cubs. They've lost 2 straight to the Cubs. And they lost 2 of 3 to the Reds. So the Cardinals aren't doing that great either. And they lost 2 of 3 to the Angels and 2 to 3 to the Diamondbacks. So they're beatable. They did beat the Braves 2 of 3, but the Cardinals have struggled in their last 10. There's no doubt about it. The Tigers tied it up 9-9 with 2 outs in the bottom of the 11th. Nobody on. Yeah, the problem is I think the Jays are going to be sellers. Thank you, Caden, for being here. You're welcome. Yeah, what was the time of game? 2:59. Good call, Kieran. Hey, thanks, Jolo. Yeah, congrats. Yep, clutch hitting. Yeah, nothing bigger than Okamoto's 2-run double, the blooper to center that fell in, and then immediately Springer knocking him in. So it went from a 2-1 game quickly to a 4-1 game, quickly to a 5-1 game that they held on 5-2. Thank you, Casual Gamer. Thank you. Yeah, exactly. One series at a time. Yep. Yeah, finally. So if they just got to keep looking at, we got to take 2 of 3. We got to take 2 of 3. And if it's a 4-game series, well, got to win 3 of 4. Yep. Didn't see that coming. Nats didn't see that coming. Yeah. And thank you, Chris Hong Art. We hit them, pitched them, and better defensively. Bad ABS challenges. You're right. Survey says, yeah. I think it was 63% were right. I don't know. I don't even know if I can scroll back that far anymore since I ended it. Yeah, I don't know. Yep, I agree. Yeah, thanks, Kieran. Appreciate all you do. Thanks, Caden, as well. Oh, no worries. No worries. Thank you, Caden. Appreciate it. Thank you, John. Have a good one. Yep, no worries. Thank you, Caden. Thanks for streaming the game. Yeah, you're welcome. Thank you. Savage got a huge win, 5-5. Yeah, I think it was Ernie Clement, and then Varland chucked his glove at Ernie Clement. I'm okay, Tommy. Thank you. They won. Yeah, Lance Barksdale was awful today. Just horrific. Horrific. Bottom of the 11th, Tigers have a runner at first, 2 down. Or yeah, they were. Now by the time yeah. Well, you know what? We can go check that out. Well, hello to Tommy Sharkey and hello to Tommy Sharkey's buddy. Welcome. Thank you. Yep, Tigers tied it. Let me can I find that game? I don't know. ESPN likes to bury games. There we go. I'm getting super hungry though. I'm gonna have to get something to eat. Let me end the Twitch stream, by the way. Don't need to have that. Like, subscribe before you head on out. Thank you for 110 likes, by the way. Thank you so much. How come I'm getting a commercial? Did that game go, or is it a pitching change? I bet you they had a pitching change. Giants have 3 against the Brewers. Let's go. 3-0 in San Francisco, bottom of the second. 1 out. Rockies, Padres, no score. All right, we got Kevin McGonigal up for the... Yeah, I got to get something to eat. There's no way I can do play-by-play for this one. But while I catch up on the chat. Bottom of the 11th. Let's go. Go Tigers. Yeah, I hear you, Jolo. I agree. Slider to McGonigal, 1-0. Thank you, Davy Boy 007. I appreciate you. Thank you. You're welcome. Yeah, their record is, yeah, they've gone below 500 at home. Let me check that out real quick. Jays are 24-29 away. So what does that make them? 26-30 at home? Yeah. I think. In the air, center field, and caught for out number 3. All right, they're going to the 11th or 12th. 12th. I think I'm going to call it a game there, though. No, we got Rangers, Rays, and WNBA, but thank you. One game a day usually is good. Although I'll have one game on Friday. That'll feel like an off day. Thanks, Caden. Yeah, thanks, Kieran. Yeah, no, I hear you. I'm just doing it because Astros games do pretty decent, and also because the WNBA is on USA and I both games, and I don't get it. Yeah, I'm sick of the bad challenges. Yeah, have a good one. Thank you for being here. Yeah, this is gonna have to be a snack. Yeah, I'm gonna call it there, guys. Enjoy the Tigers always if you have it. But yep, thanks, Jolo. Appreciate you being here. I think we'll end it there. All right, we will be back tonight, Astros Angels. Until then, take care. If not, have a great rest of your Wednesday. Have a terrific Thursday. And have a great Friday if I don't see you till Friday night for the Jays hosting the Cardinals in game 1. Until next time, take care. Simbin Stream signing out, wishing you all the best. Good afternoon, and bye-bye for now.